shit in my pants.
Last week, did like the recording stop or was it like dead air?
Stopped. Weird. Just cut.
That's so weird because it was rolling the whole time.
I know.
Wait, so you guys lost an episode?
We lost like a third of an episode.
Ugh.
It wasn't terrible. Everything leading up to like the 45-minute mark was good. It was just like it just dead stopped.
That sucks.
Super fucking weird. Fucking weird. I mean, to be fair, it was like extra more stuff on top of the usual, so it wasn't like it was
We
the end of
did
the world.
4 reviews each on top of the topic.
How do you guys do that?
It had been a long time.
Oh, okay.
I read books.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, actually, instead of reading books, I shove them up my ass and ingest them that way.
Dude, butt breathing is a valid way of learning how to function.
Of course you would know. Of course you would know.
Fucking butt breathing.
I don't even know what it is. I just had to interrupt him because I don't want to know. I'm happy not knowing.
This guy's never been to a college party with a keg.
I haven't either.
Yeah, I haven't.
I have a half a keg.
I know. I'm off the wagon.
Somebody has to be on the wagon.
How do you get a keg? How does one acquire a keg?
The way I know is to go to your local microbrewery and be like, hey yo, I want keg.
Really?
But this half keg that I found at Costco.
What the fuck? I need to go to Costco.
Why buy a comic that might cost more than a dime? Come meet the brothers who are here to waste your time.
Welcome back to Dime Comic Bros podcast.
iPad baby.
This is a very special episode because all 3 of us are together to yell and scream at each other and call each other dumb and possibly gay.
Wow.
iPad baby. Gay.
Gay man, gay ball man, gay man with toes out, gay.
My toes are out.
I'm here too.
Jakob is also here. He is not gay man. Oh, I got...
And my toes are now.
One of my relatives, I have to tell you this, one of my relatives told me, hey, don't tell your brother, but you look like white Jesus to me. They're like, your hair and your like goatee you got going on reminds me of like white Jesus. I'm like, okay, well, thanks, I guess. I don't know how to take that.
Yeah, don't tell your brother. He will go on a rampage.
It's
Yeah.
cool that they specified that you look like white Jesus and not real Jesus.
Weezus!
Jesus.
You guys heard about Weezer?
This episode, we're here to talk about Xmen, Dark Phoenix, which is not the official name of it. It's just Dark Phoenix. And it sucks.
I didn't hate it as much as I did last time.
That's what I was gonna say. But it's still boring.
I like Apocalypse more.
Yes. Definitely. This is the bottom of the barrel, for sure.
Literally, it goes like First Class, Apocalypse, and then that.
Can I cheat and say I like New Mutants better than either of those?
Whoa!
Jinx.
Jinx, show me kiss on the lips.
And I'm gay!
You
I'm
are.
just seeing the need in the market and capitalizing on it.
I only touch
Capitalism? Woke? Fuck.
I only touch my pee-pee. You touch other pee-pees.
I don't even touch my PP.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you touch your
You're
ass
touching your
instead.
pee-pee right now.
You touch your ass.
I saw your thumb go to your head.
Yeah. Why is it so far up?
Stop looking at my junk.
I don't look at
I will look at
I
your
love
junk.
how tight Spencer's clothes are all the time. They're always so fucking
I'm not gay.
tight.
I just wear really tight clothes.
Stop looking at my moose knuckle. It's not my fault my balls are down to my knees.
Stop putting weighted rings on them, dude.
No.
You don't need that.
They're not-
They will be strong.
It's not weighted rings, it's his whole fucking keychain.
It's just a janitor ring.
They jingle as he walks down the hallway. Dark Phoenix, they have to go to space to save a random ass spaceship that is in trouble, and G gets the gas cloud that's Parallax from Green Lantern.
it's
just
also
as a stunt double.
And it's also the gas cloud from Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Yeah, this feels like a Fantastic Four opening.
And then she comes back horny and just not acting like herself, and
Fuck exists.
that's when I started sorting magic cards, and the rest of the movie happens. And they yell at each other a lot, and they do a lot of basic ass like little kids in the backyard reenacting this movie, like hand motions of like putting their hand out to stop something, or like both arms out to stop both school buses on either side of them. Like basic ass arm movements for superpowers that are CG'd over, and that's kind of
I have 3 positives.
that's incredible.
I like the opening. Generally, it's not amazing, but it's definitely the highlight of the movie.
It's trying to stick to the OG.
They actually
story.
go to space.
Yeah.
I liked Nicholas Holt's performance as Beast, despite the fact that his character is really weird in the movie. He was like the only one who kind of locked the fuck in, and the train sequence was great.
Honestly, I can't remember jack shit. It's like the most basic like superhero movie I've ever seen. That
Yeah.
like it feels like it's first off, yeah, the opening is like the only interesting thing, and then after that, it feels like it's the same 5 minutes for like 2 hours.
It makes the exact same mistakes that Last Stand did in terms of adapting the Dark Phoenix stuff. They vaguely attempt to go to space. Apparently, there was a lot of changes in terms of the alien species and all of that sort of stuff. Apparently, there was a very different version of this that they started shooting, and then they had to change because of whatever the fuck. So, like, there was an attempt to stick with the actual space. It's not just, like, she's a demon or whatever. Like, there's actual space bullshit involved. And I kind of like the Frank Quietly inspired suits. Kind of. They don't work well on all the characters, but I like that they're something unique for this movie, I guess. And then everybody else is just kind of there. It is so...
I kind of chuckled when Jennifer Lawrence gets killed off, because you know she was behind the scenes like, please, for the love of fuck, kill me.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
This one, it's weird because the character arc that they try to give her character throughout these movies is interesting on paper, but she gets progressively less interested as time goes on, so that they have her in less makeup. She's phoning it in. The writers are forgetting what they even wanted to fucking do with her. And yeah, she dies in this one. And it's like, it's this big pivotal thing, but the audience doesn't care anymore because the performance has been withering off so much.
Yeah, the costume looks really bad on her. Like the costume that we got in like Apocalypse, that one looked like a lot better. And of course, it was like reminiscent of her traditional like costume in the comics, which is really cool.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, that Xman suit just does not look good on her.
No.
I also didn't like Sophie Turner's performance as Jean Grey.
I think that's the biggest crux, is that this pairing of this Cyclops and this Jean is even worse than the last try.
I don't know if it's her acting style. I don't know if it's because her accent like kept slipping, or I don't know what exactly, but it just didn't feel natural. It didn't feel like Jean Grey.
I don't know. I think everyone just kind of phoned it in because they didn't want to do this shit anymore.
Yeah, no, there's no, the personals, I mean, they get fucking Michael Fassbender back for the 18th time to get pulled out of retirement. Like, this story requires the emotional crux of it to work. You have to give a shit about the characters to care that she's going loco mode. And I don't care. So I don't give a shit about the plot. Like, I don't care if it's more accurate, vague, like very vaguely, if it doesn't connect at all. At least The Last Stand had all the Wolverine nonsense in it, which was stupid, but that at least remotely connected, kind of, with the audience. This is just, it's empty.
That's how I felt when the movie ended. I just felt like hollow. I was like, what did I just do with the last 2 hours of my life? I had background noise on and was just bored as fuck. Like, when the movie ends, you're like, so what happened? Like, where does that leave us? Oh, the end of the Fox X-Men movies. Like, it just felt like they already knew and just tried to get the last one out, and I felt empty watching it.
Hans Zimmer kind of pulled hard for the material he was making a movie for. So I guess there's that.
I was excited watching this one. I've seen it once and hated it again more that time than I did this time. But there were a lot of things that I had forgotten happened and probably have forgotten again. But watching it this time, I was like, oh, fuck! Dazzler's in this. That's cool.
Yeah, for 3 picoseconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, it's cool.
Dazzler?
Dazzler.
Yes.
The Taylor Swift of the Xmen universe, long before Taylor Swift ever happened.
I don't think I'm Dazzler in this movie.
She's there.
Yeah, it's a very brief appearance.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of like that Charles is being a knob.
Because you like knob.
I have a problem with this Charles like all the time, especially since like it's so funny. Which movie did he get his bald head in? Apocalypse, and then now he's like back to hair and shit.
It's weird.
Sometimes.
Yeah,
It's just I don't know, dude. It's just he doesn't feel like Charles for me. After the first movie. Okay, so Apocalypse in this one, he doesn't feel like Charles.
Yeah.
So the first one with him, First Class, he felt like Charles, like just a young Charles. Like, yeah, this makes sense. Short, he has hair, blah 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 blah. Maybe there's a reason why he doesn't have hair. Maybe, some like Lex Luthor bullshit. But then we go into Days of Future Past, which I get it. It's like this is kind of like a somewhat of a deconstruction of his character. That's fine. That's cool. It's during a dark period. I get it. That's whatever. It's a cool take. And then it's like we never grow after that. Like even like Apocalypse and then especially Dark Phoenix.
Yeah. It's weird because of how the weird like retroactive half reboot worked. Whereas they were originally just making First Class was just a prequel. And then when they decided to do Days of Future Past, they decided to make it a like mostly reboot. And then they go through similar beats that we had in the original movies, but worse. And then they don't try to bridge the gap either of where these characters are. Like, it's a joke to be like, damn, Michael Fassbender in 20 years is going to look like this. Like, it's very silly, like, surface level things, but, like, on a character level, they don't mesh. Very empty. Especially, yeah, I think it was probably, like, during production that the Fox merger started to go through, so they're just like, yeah, we gotta wrap, like... The machine's in motion. It's going to be more expensive if we don't finish, but, like, there's no expectation for any of this to really work.
Yeah.
Lamau. Next, New Mutants happened also. That was one of our first
incredible.
episodes. That was a fucking wild time.
Yeah.
I wasn't there for that one.
No, you weren't.
No, and I never watched it.
Don't.
Oh wait, no, I watched the opening,
Inside you there are 2 bears.
and that's when I stopped.
That movie is really bad.
I didn't even rate it. Shit.
Yeah. That and New Mutants and Dark Phoenix are like neck and neck of like what happened here. Like, especially because they both were like right at the tail end of kind of like sputtering out.
Yeah.
There was no plan for either initially MCU integration or like continuation. Just nobody knew what the fuck was going on, so they're like, yeah, we give up. That is it. That is what this movie feels like. The 5th nut of a day. It's nearly dust.
Oh yeah, dude, it does.
The balls are so empty, but you're just milking it, and it's not really working. You're choking a
Just
semi.
because you don't know what else to do with yourself.
Right, you're choking a semi. It's not enjoyable, but you're not gonna stop. And then you're like, damn, that was. What am I doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy fuck!
I'm so smart.
That was like a really good. That actually, I related.
Well, on that note,
Please, something good?
I read Captain America's Bicentennial Battles.
I saw him do that.
What?
Written and illustrated by Jack Kirby.
No, I've never heard about this. What the fuck?
This is the Treasury edition. It was obviously written in 1976, and Captain America is captured by a racial stereotype who sends him back in time with magic all across different time periods. It's literally like 6 time periods per issues. I think there were 5 issues. And he just sees all kinds of important scenes in American history. And I finally have an appreciation for Jack Kirby because he did not pull punches. He sends Captain America to meet Geronimo right before he dies, and he's like, damn, we did not treat the Indians well, did we? Like, he did all kinds of things like that that would, like, be called woke today. Like, really incredible, like, what does it mean to be an American? And it went hard. I was really surprised by some of the storytelling in this book. Some of it was pretty goofy, too. And that's because it's a 70s Captain America Marvel comic book, and it's cool and lighthearted, but I was just really surprised by some of the serious notes in this book.
Did you read a Treasury edition at work?
Of course.
What the fuck?
What do you mean?
I would never bring a Treasury edition anywhere. Those stay at home.
The only thing that is what's the word? Sacred for me is actually signed. Anything signed.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
And you give me shit for reading in the pool.
The Fat omnibus.
Yeah, that's a pool. That's way easier to get fucking wet.
The Fat omnibus you stay at home too,
Yeah,
because
those
it's
are-
way too heavy to carry at
Oh,
work.
yeah. Like
I just carry one of those between my legs every day.
My backpack fits the Treasury edition, so it felt safe to bring it in.
Psychotic, but I respect the game.
Cover price is $30. I get it for $15 at Stairway to Heaven Comics. Very good.
Nice.
4 stars.
Nice.
There's all kinds of extras in the back of like the in-process black and white sketches and
Is there
alternate
Kirby,
covers.
Is there Kirby Crackle? Does he find a way?
What does that mean?
He doesn't know. Well, so Kirby Crackle is like the whenever you see.
It's crackly. You'll get it.
There wasn't a single Stan Lee anything anywhere in this book.
Good! Kirby was a
Fuck
much
Stan
better
Lee.
writer.
That's Kirby Crackle.
Oh, all the like bubbles and stuff.
Yeah, that's Kirby Crackle.
Ah, I don't know.
He's the one that did it first.
He's the guy.
He's the guy.
He's the guy.
Mm-hmm. He is the guy.
He is the man.
He also created like all your actual favorite superheroes.
True.
I know.
You know?
Stan Lee didn't.
I know.
You know who's also the man?
Kermit the Frog.
Yes, I read Kermit the Frog, the Gunning, the sequel, the book, the video game, obviously.
I knew it.
I read Mace Windu, The Glass Abyss. It is a full-size... Fuck you. It's a full-size adult science fiction
Another
novel.
gay bald man.
You can tell that he's gay, and they're saying that he's gay with the colors of his lightsaber, because purple means bi, like in Loki, the bi.
He actually gets married in this book to a woman, so eat my dick.
That's
Still
gay.
bi. Still gay. You would know.
So, right after Qui-Gon's death, he, I guess, left like a message at the Jedi Temple for his good pal Mace Windu to go finish some, life quest that he owed somebody a life debt somewhere, somehow, and Mace Windu goes to the place. It's a planet. It's basically been glassed, like, perpetually. So I got them
He
strong.
got nuked.
It's Mandalore.
America did it because they had oil.
Kind of.
Mandalore.
Sort of.
Is
I was
I'm
gonna
fucking good at this game.
I was going to say Halo, but
Is it Mandalore?
it's not Mandalore. It's
not
a new planet. It's now all glass. Instead of it being the surface, it's all glass of various densities. So he goes there. He
Whoa.
finds that it's not like the entire planet's translucent, but it's all.
Yeah, because there's different densities of glass. It's glass.
Yeah, but the whole thing's been cooked. There's like no rock. So he goes there. He goes underground to find out where the fucking people live. There's no life anywhere. He discovers some like little breadcrumbs along the way of like what looks like effectively like a refugee crisis going towards like the gate to the underground effectively. So there's like old dead corpses and weird creatures that have adapted to living on the exterior of the planet. He goes underground, whatever, goes undercover to go figure out what the fuck's going on. He meets up with the contact, and she is like the queen / head healer of a species that I can't remember how they're described. They're vaguely humanoid that live on the planet. They're one of a few different species. And they are like the caretakers of the actual like the original inhabitants of the planet, which are like giant slugs, basically. And they make silk. And it's not like silk, it's like indestructible. So they have all these weird trade secrets about their, unique relationship with these worms and how they actually have sentience. You just have to learn how to communicate with them. And there's a lot of drugs. And then the actual plot takes off when he gets wrapped up in a three-sided coup between various different factions on the planet that are all vying for the silk and all that shit. The primary antagonist is a Duro and a... Fuck. What's Greedo? Can't remember the name.
He's
Not Ithorian.
No. Greedo is fuck, I knew what his name was. He's
Rodian.
Rodian. There we go.
It's a Rodian and a Duro that have fused together. They used to be two separate creatures, and now they are one. But they also have both of their minds, kind of. It's weird shit. So apparently, I think the Duro has some weird magic, ancient technology that can, looking for the perfect union of different types of creatures to have mega super stat boosts, basically. So they fight like a fucking tank.
So they're mid-maxing?
They're literally mid-maxing.
They're mid-maxing.
Yeah. So they have a cool, unique weapon. It's like a multi-portion staff that, you can disconnect and use in a billion different ways. There's 8 arms and 4 arms and 4 legs, so it's a big boy. And if they're thinking the same thoughts, they speak in one voice, and sometimes they speak in separate voices. They have slightly different personalities. It's weird. Mace goes undercover as a mercenary that ends up working for this and he gets all wrapped up in all the intrigue and shit. This was surprisingly dense science fiction writing.
Is this a comic or a book?
Book.
Okay, that's what I thought.
An adult sci-fi novel by a sci-fi writer.
Yeah, because this is way too dense to be a comic.
Yeah.
I feel like. A Star Wars comic, at least. They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't put the time into that.
No. The plot is fine. It's not super engaging. It's just a lot of cloak and dagger. These people know I'm working for this person, but that person doesn't know I'm working for this person, blah, blah, blah. So that stuff's all fine. It's whatever. He ends up teaming up with some droids and the various different... He brings some of the factions together to fight the bad guy, blah, blah, blah. Kind of what you'd expect. He gets proposed to be a part of this union and be the third person in this, conglomerate mega form, and he's like, what the fuck? It's pretty funny. It happens during a dinner scene. The comedy of it's quite funny. They're being set up. They found out one of the people at this dinner party is like a matchmaker, and Mace is like, oh, that's why this bitch next to me has been touching my leg all night. That makes sense. I'm getting the fuck out of here. And then as the night progresses, it's like, no, he's being groomed to be pulled into this weird creature. It's very strange. The science aspects were pretty cool, and how the creatures of varying types are described, the materials that this planet has as its resources, all of that stuff was really cool. It's clearly written by a sci-fi writer, and this is the third fucking time I have to say that Mace Windu has yet to be written in a remotely interesting way. It's really, really fucking frustrating. I was really hoping that a book would have the time and space to give him some fucking sauce. Nope! You get some basic backstory stuff. He has repressed memories of being a kid, and he thinks that his parents left him, but they actually died protecting him. Exactly what you'd expect. He gets slightly more in touch with himself and kind of Qui-Gon, even though Qui-Gon's dead, because of all these weird personal relationships that he's involved in on this planet, and it ends. It's long, for what it is, which is really disappointing. I paid cover price of $30, which is kind of rough. I gave it a 3 out of 5. It's more like a 2.5. The sci-fi stuff is cool. The fact that it's in the Star Wars universe is interesting in the sense that it acknowledges that Star Wars exists and a lot of its base concepts, but it's not very... They do that thing where other life forms and other cultures have a version of the Force where they're just calling things by different names type stuff, which is neat. But beyond that and the acknowledgement of Star Wars species that we're familiar with and that he is a Jedi, basically just a sci-fi book.
That's what it sounds like. It doesn't really sound like it's Star Wars because it feels like it's just super Star Wars can be sci-fi and yada yada, and everyone likes to say that's sci-fi even though it's not. But like, it sounds like it's kind of missing key Star Wars stuff.
Kind of. It's not.
But also, it's like not. You know what I mean? Where when you think about key Star Wars stuff, it's like who's the big bad right now?
Yeah.
Type shit.
It has the structural elements of a Star Wars story. It has enough of the flavor in it, but it's more. It's not that the writer is trying to make it a sci-fi story and like go. So it's not like I'm reading like a Star Trek novel. It's not that detail oriented. But it is still being. It is a fantasy story being written through a sci-fi.
Just
lens.
use his lightsaber.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not like a lot, but like enough. It's a weird one. It's a weird read. I might revisit it purely out of interest because it feels like I didn't digest enough of it, which is weird. But don't really recommend.
Okay. I watched a really fun movie
Oh boy.
in a different language. I think it was Finnish.
Oh dear lord.
The movie is called. The movie.
What's that weird one about a pig? Osaka? Osaka? Come on.
The movie
Watch
is
that
called
shit.
Heavy Trip.
Oh my gosh! I was talking to the person who made you watch it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's English, Finnish, Norwegian. It's fucking weird ass movie. It's about this like heavy black metal, satanic, Christ hating, blood sucking, pagan band. There was a way longer, bigger explanation that their autistic coded guy in the band, he's bass player, had for them. He's the only one that wore like basically Kiss makeup, and he had like Kiss armor, and he had like Viking horns on, and he gave himself a new name. I think it was like Siltrax or whatever. He knows like every single song ever. So all they've done is do like, in the beginning of it, all they've done is done covers and everything. They finally make a song, and it like came so naturally to them. It just came out of nowhere. It sounds literally just like Spite, but like heavier, I guess. And so happens that after they did that, this big producer for a metal festival comes there because they're practicing in their lead guitarist's basement, and his family owns a reindeer slaughtering house.
Okay.
And he's looking for reindeer blood, and they're like, "Oh, we got plenty of that." They dump the reindeer blood on this producer guy by accident, and then they give him the EP or like the demo for the one song. And they have this thing where everyone in the whole town thinks that they're going to go to this huge metal band. They finally give them they finally are nice to these guys because they always think that they're like gay and everything's got long black hair and they're skinny and blah blah blah. Except for drummer, he's fat as fuck. And
True.
Yep. And they finally nice to them because the lead singer let it get out of hand that, oh, we got a gig. Finds out they don't have a gig because that producer's dude's like, you guys did really good stuff, we have no room. And during all of this, they got a gig that they bombed in town because the lead singer threw up. Also, he's funny. This will come into play. He works at a psych ward. So that bombed. They break up. They lose their van that they just got. All of this, and they took a picture. They took like a band photo too, using like a cop camera on the side of the road. And when the fat dude, the drummer, was trying to get the van back, he died in a car crash. And it's like the funniest shit when it actually happened, when you actually see it. Turns out they're like, oh, we can't do anything. I'm just going to go do this job. I'm just going to work this, blah, blah, blah. But for some reason, the lead singer, a girl he likes, tells him that he needs to do it, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, we need a drummer. They get all back together and they're like, oh, we need a drummer. earlier in the movie, he was at a psych ward, and one of the patients only behaved when he listened to metal music, and he could play the drums.
Dude, he's me for real.
So all he did
Except
was
the
listen.
talent part.
He looked just like you. He looked just like you without a beard. I saw him. Also, he's like butt-ass naked the entire movie, except for like a gown. I saw his ass. I'm like, that looks like Spencer's ass.
Why do you know what my ass looks like?
Because
you've
you were in
shown it.
my house butt-ass naked with just an apron on, same as this guy, basically.
Well, shit, that's going in the Substack now.
Fine.
So
You can have my Gooner files.
so they
I'm the one that took the picture, dipshit. It's still on my phone.
Jeez. So they finally decide, oh, we have to go to this event. They go on a road trip to go get to that place, but they also dig up their buddy's grave and bring the casket with them. Just this whole hijink, blah blah blah. And at the very end, they actually sing the song, and then you see the dude's casket like go like in through the mosh pit and everything. A lot of just small, funny things. I think I would have enjoyed it more if it was actually like in English, so I didn't have to look down, look up, look down, look up.
Mm-hmm. So you're a dubs, not subs kind of guy?
Nowadays, yeah. Nowadays, yeah. Because
What genre is this movie?
I don't know, dude. It's an indie movie.
A dark comedy, mayhaps?
It's a comedy musical.
Alright.
They sang like twice, like fully through the song.
Would you consider Green Room a musical?
What's Green Room?
I don't think you've seen it. And I would say no.
I don't think so.
The
It sounds
arbitrary
similar to this, but better.
True. The arbitrary barrier between musical and has strong musical elements is definitely strange.
2015 horror action.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
great.
It's a punk band playing at a Nazi bar, and Jean-Luc Picard is the head Nazi. It's great.
And
They John Wick their way out.
yeah, they
Damn.
except like really badly. It's one of those.
It's got Chekhov as the guitarist.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's one of it's I can't remember what it's called. It's the director's done 3 movies of a very similar style of like the bad decision making is incredibly important. Like that's a part of the writing of like really understandable irrational decisions type shit. It's really fucking good.
yeah. This movie was just kind of fun. I would have definitely only have watched it with Noah or like a friend. I would not have watched this on my own.
Whack.
I watched it for free on YouTube.
Damn.
I rate it a 2 drumsticks out of 7 whoopie pies.
Damn.
I thought you were gonna say 7 bass strings.
Nope.
I have a very unfortunate position to take, and that is to confirm that Spencer had a correct opinion.
He's been lamenting over this for like 3
Always.
weeks.
I'm so curious what it is.
I read Doom, written by Jonathan Hickman and illustrated by Sanford Green. I read it in the Treasury edition, so it also collects the Fantastic Four from 1998, number 583, and Runaways number 1 from 2015. But none of that is important. It's just the Doom one-shot, and it's great. It's Doom wakes up at the end of time, and Galactus has eaten the planet and whatever. He's brought it his own apocalypse, and Doom is like, nope, nobody's gonna do that but me. So he fights Galactus. And there's a lot of other stuff going on, but it doesn't matter because it looks incredible. It's so good looking. It's awesome to read in the Treasury edition. And that's why I held off on it when Spencer was like, oh my gosh, this is the greatest one issue ever. And it's like, no, I wait for Treasury edition. And I did, and it's great. The 98 Fantastic Four looks like a 90s Fantastic Four issue, and I didn't care. It has something to do with Valeria,
Yeah, Valeria.
because she's really important in the Doom one-shot. I don't care. And I think she's also in Runaways. Again, I don't care. I skimmed that. The point of this book is to read Doom.
Don't.
And it looked great, and I got what I wanted out of it. Treasury edition, $30.
Motherfucking dumb.
4 stars.
Nice.
I think it honestly would have been better if they left out the crap and just like had the sketchbook and alternate covers or whatever.
I don't even know if that would have been able to justify the Treasury Edition though, like structurally.
I mean, make it $20 and a little bit thinner, like something. The format is great, but don't fill it with shit, because I don't care.
Or just fill the shit in the way back.
That's what they did.
Yeah.
Like the
That's
last
normal.
The last page is the last page of the Runaways issue, but I still don't care about Runaways from 2015.
Okay, then rip it out of your book.
Okay.
If you want it less, just rip it out of your book. I mean, because you know they're not going to give you what you exactly want.
Listen, you're the one that plays this game all the time.
No, because I'm correct. And everyone should listen to exactly what I say all the time.
So something you should take my recommendation on.
Doubt.
You see...
DC Pride 2025.
No, if I was going to talk about it, I would have done it during June. I didn't actually get a hold of it this year.
I actually saw that Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy are getting together again in November, and I was like, the fuck? Isn't that supposed to happen in June? But,
Jango Fett. Now I got you by the balls.
Fuck you.
You have him by the 1-inch cock. Not the balls just yet.
The little Nabooby blaster.
Yeah. Keep talking. You might have him by the balls too.
What the fuck is this thing even called? Jango Fett Trail of Lost Hope is a mini-series. Came out like last year. It's in current canon Star Wars. It's pretty recent. It takes place before he dies. You know, big surprise. Jango Fett is doing bounty hunter shit. Big surprise. He is hired to find an artifact that was stolen. It was a part of a treaty deal between two like warring species / governments on a planet that's in the Republic. The Republic hires him, and they're like, "Go find the thing, or we're cooked." And both of the planet's going to reject the Republic. We got to keep doing colonialism, dude. And he goes, "Money," and they go, "Yeah, here's your money. Go do it." So he goes to go find the thing. The actual adventure is extremely straightforward. That's exactly what I wanted. It's very traditional. Bounty hunter, go place, find information, shoot guy, get mogged by like a mini boss, come back harder, destroy a mini boss, find a random team up. He teams up with Aura Singh for a hot minute. The story's very straightforward. The art was really fucking cool. I vibed with this quite a lot. It was written by Ethan Sachs, and the illustrator is Luke Ross, who is easily one of the best guys working on like Star Wars interiors right now. He's very, very good.
Is he related to an Alex?
I don't know. I haven't looked. He might be. I don't know. Nowhere near that type of style. But he's a really, really good interior artist. Really good.
Rossi?
Nope, just Ross. Really, really good action stuff. Very smooth, flowing panels. The colors popped real nice. It's hard to describe. It felt like I was watching Jango Fett, not Boba Fett. I cannot tell you what sort of small characteristic things make that happen, but it did. And I don't know how, and that's impressive. Jango Fett's got fucking nothing to his character at all. And they didn't really expand upon his character very much, but they still managed to keep it in the spirit of the character and not try to over-explain, but also not completely just glaze him. Like...
I can give you 2 reasons why it feels like Jango Fett, not Boba Fett.
Elaborate then, bitch.
Jango Fett doesn't lean on anything.
That's true.
Jango Fett doesn't lean. Boba Fett leans all the time.
He's just a chill dude.
And then also, Boba Fett gets hit a lot more than Jango Fett does. Those are like the 2 big things, the difference between them.
Luke Ross was born Luciano Quiroz. So
Spanish?
no relation to Alex Ross.
Damn.
Spanish or Italian? I can't tell.
One of them damn romantic languages. Really good book. It also includes a short section, which is like a prelude to this story that was in like a Star Wars annual from a couple years ago. That's, you know, a little snapshot of all their ongoing runs at the moment. So that had a different artist, but it wasn't a big deal. No sweat.
Brazilian.
It's like $18. I believe it's 4 issues, so it's a smaller trade.
I'll have to pick that up.
Yeah, dude, it's a good. Or you could just go downstairs and read it right the fuck now. It's in my house.
But I want my own.
Real Good Time is nice to have not a Darth Vader book, and actually have quality. Because those two don't coalesce very often.
No, not recently.
It's been pretty hit or miss.
I got a shit ton of Darth Vaders and they're pretty hit or miss.
Yeah, so it was nice to have a little thing. It seemingly came out with very little fanfare. I didn't know it was out until the trade was collected. So, that's nice.
I didn't know this thing existed.
Well,
Well, I'm caught by the balls.
Got him.
Oh, and the reason why I gave you those 2 reasons about why you couldn't tell is because I looked at literally 2 pages. I'm like, oh. And I saw a picture of both of them. I'm like, any tip. There's 2 poses for Boba Fett: leaning or pointing his gun.
Yeah.
That's Boba Fett leans. Jango Fett does not.
He's
Jango
just
Fett's on
straight up.
top of business. Boba Fett is. I don't know. Boba Fett's just business is already done.
Yeah.
That Jango Fett's trying to get business done. Boba Fett's been done for 2 days, dude.
No, he's already done. He's already flirting with the chicks at Jabba's palace. He's vibing.
Mm-hmm.
He's touching them faces and shit.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a chill guy.
I love that the guy underneath that helmet
He
for the
looks
retake.
like
He looks like Noah, dude.
I was a little bit. He also.
Just a dork with glasses and the
Bushy mustache. No wonder you got the ladies, actually. Bushy mustache? Yeah.
In the 70s?
Yeah.
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 It's your turn. Wrap us up. Bring us home. You watched an anime.
Yep, I watched D the Vampire Hunter.
Oh.
I'm gonna just read the thing here.
Yeah.
So it's easier to explain. Vampire Hunter D is a popular anime franchise consisting of 2 feature-length movies. The original 1985 film and the 2000 film, Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust. I only watched the original one.
The 85
first.
one?
Yep, the 85 one.
That means it was drawn on matte black paper.
So it means that it was shit, actually. Surprisingly enough, which was stupid because I kept hearing people talk about how good this was. And so, let me tell you what's full on about. So, Vampire Hunter D. It's a vampire hunter, but the whole story revolves around this girl that got bit by a vampire lord, and it's been it's been 1,000 years since anyone's been bitten by the lord, and because of that she has to be his wife and blah blah blah, and she hires D to kill him, and he's a crossbreed. He's half human, half vampire, so he's even more anathema, so my biggest gripe is that
This looks like the old Lord of the Rings cartoons.
Hey!
It looks like
the
similar.
stills look like that. The actual animation, no, it's not.
Oh, okay.
All the action scenes are literally jump and moving lines in the background, colored lines in the background. That's most of the action scenes, and it's pretty shit. I didn't even finish it because I already knew where it was going. I think I had seriously 10 minutes left, and I couldn't finish it. It was pretty short. But I'm gonna finish it, and I'm gonna watch the second one, or the remake, or whatever it is. Vampire Hunter D, because I found this on the internet, and people are talking such good shit about it, and I think they're talking about the 2001, and I accidentally got the 1985, and I didn't know there was 2 separate ones. So because they're dude, the visuals are so good, blah blah blah, so cool. He looks pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. He rides a robot fucking horse. This is thousands of years in the future, and vampires are still one of the biggest problems ever. They have force fields around their houses, a whole electronics, everything. There's even what's cool though is that it's not just vampires aren't the only problems in this world. The other problems are humans on human violence.
We are Walking Dead.
Yeah. And then there's these weird red ghost thingies that keep trying to eat animals lambs. Oh dude, when they get a hold of a lamb, it's freaky. It's not it's biting into it. It's it's acid. It's it grabs it and it starts melting in that fucking real gross shit. That was pretty cool.
I hate to say that the 2001 looks cooler.
Yeah, the 2001 does look cooler. But D's pretty cool. He's got cool hats. He's got a cool outfit. He's got a real long sword. He rides a robot fucking horse. Okay, that's so fucking cool. And it's got like a model number and everything. And like the kid's like, "Wow, you got a Model T100? Fucking eat your ass, dude. That's really fucking cool."
This clanker wants a robot horse.
Yeah, dude. Robot horses are cool. Now robots that are trying to be humans, that's bad. Robots trying to be animals, that's a little different. Because then they got the minds of animals. Being stupid.
This clanker.
Have you shown Spencer your alternate SpongeBob voice? I forget the name of him.
Patrick?
No, the paper SpongeBob.
Oh, Doodlebob? I
Yeah.
think, yeah, you definitely...
At some point, I've heard.
Yeah, so... He might know he want you to go back to me. Yeah, I do that at work too.
I need that as my ringtone.
You can find it online too.
Yeah, but it's not you saying go
It's not
fuck
me.
yourself. It's Doodlebob.
Yeah, Doodlebob says go fuck yourself in one version.
Really?
Yeah, someone made one that
That's
like
crazy.
where you could actually it's him doing the actual Doodlebob voice and then being like, I'm gonna go fuck yourself in one. It's
I
great.
love it.
I love that you love it.
I'm gonna go get a big fucking pencil and I'm getting rid of this problem.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Well, that brings us to a wrap. A thank you to our patrons over at patreon.com/dimecomicbros network, Caitlin and Jeff Lorenz. Fun fact for those two, we're going on hiatus for a bit.
Haha.
A moderately unspecified amount of time, roughly until at least 2026. This show is poofing, bamfing out of existence for a hot minute while we reconvene, do meth.
Rekindle our love for each other. We're going to a cabin far, far away, and we're not coming back until we've made love like we
In
used
the
to.
form of a mug and new stickers.
Wow.
Can we bring the Necronom Nom Nom?
Yes, but which one?
The one with teeth on it. The Necronom
That's
Nom
all
Nom.
of them.
The one from Rise.
Oh.
The one that looks like a mouth.
I'm pretty sure there's like literally 6 of them in the lore.
Yeah, they all have the mouth.
The Patreon will be paused.
Yes.
You'll get a notification.
Correct.
It'll turn back on when we are back in full swing. Dime Gaming Bros will continue as regularly scheduled for now. We just have some stuff in the back end to sort out. Got to get our shit together. We're going to do a bit of a revamp. We're going to work on our format, and stay tuned for that. We'll see how that fucking goes. Thank you to Jetpack Comics and Games in downtown Rochester, New Hampshire. We like buying comic books. You should buy them at a local store because Jeff Bezos sucks. And if you come from another planet, he will call you alien like a slur.
What does Josh Bezos suck? You said he sucks, but what does he suck?
Big PP.
Oh, okay.
His own rocket that he blows into space, so he
That
can
looks
feel,
like a penis.
so he can feel like a big boy who did something with his life.
He's like, wow, I saw the king of Twitter do that. I want to do that.
Cool.
I saw a SpaceX do that. Oh my fuck! I just realized why it's called X instead of Twitter now. Because fucking SpaceX.
No, he just has an obsession with X.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. SpaceX.
Yeah.
Like, it's
all
the
his
connection.
his child, one of
X.
his kids is named X.
Yeah, it's like
It's
No,
there's another one.
It's another one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
just got a weird thing for.
Okay. Anyways.
Amazon is gay. You're buying things from Lex Luthor, and he has a whole rigorous set of fighting combinations that he can scream out to punch you in the balls, and you don't want that.
What?
Jacob is so lost, and I love it.
You need to watch Superman so bad. You need to watch it.
I watched Pointless Hub's video about how awful War of the Worlds is, and that
Dude, I watched that the other day. It was so bad.
it came out today. Oh,
the movie.
Yeah. No, Pointless Hub was like close enough to watching the shit movie that I don't need to watch the movie.
Yeah, no. As soon as I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be bad," and I was like, "Oh, this could be fun bad." It was fun bad.
It's horrible.
It's real
I
bad.
can't believe how horrible it
It's
is.
just.
It was you.
It's a point and click movie.
It's a literal Amazon ad.
Yep.
Get the fuck out of my house.
we need to record our last happy hour of the year.
I'm off the wagon! Woo!
I literally didn't bring beer because I was like, no, Spectre's on the wagon. I need to behave.
I drink in front of him all the time.
Yeah, I don't.
I try not to.
I literally tell you I don't care.
I know, but
It's not like you're.
if I'm trying to stop beating off, I don't want you walking around with no shirt on.
I was about to make a
I want him to
comparison.
stop wearing just slides, okay? I'm trying to not beat off.
What else
Dumb
is
and
new?
gay.
What else is new? It's a pixel.
Oh, it's too bad. I remember when Pixel was good.
That's the last good.
When it
pixel.
had the touch hole on the back that...
Oh, dude, the touch hole was so
It was so good.
Touch hole in the back.
There was a touch hole on the back that read your fingerprint, and you could like swipe with it and bring down the top bar and like play with it. Like that touch hole unlocked so easily. The touch hole on your screen to unlock with your fingerprint fucking sucks. It is the worst creation ever.
I have face recognition.
The touch hole on the back was like this little metal dot.
I remember now. Yeah.
It was awesome.
I don't like the touch hole.
It was matte. It was great. And Face ID. Well, your phone is just gay.
I don't know. Apple's pretty fun.
The touch hole on my screen doesn't read my fingerprint. The screen isn't bright
I
enough.
actually really hate seeing it be green. I really hate that.
This guy likes the Dallas Cowboys. What the fuck? You're allowed to kill
I
him.
think you mean Callous Cowboys.
Yes, the Callous Cowboys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Callous Cowboys.
Callous Cowboys.
That hurt my brain for a second. The Callous Cowboys? Callous Cowboys.
Callous Cowboys.
Fuck off.
That's the name of a band that's touring
Yeah.
with somebody.
Yeah,
Is
no,
that?
I
Oh,
recently
yes.
found that. I was like, what the fuck? This is weird, but okay.